You guys have candy?
Yes, we have stick of basla.
Well, it's not quite right, but it works. Before we go on the rest of the tour, I'm going to change because in the Orthodox community, women don't wear pants.
In extreme cases, women have been spit on and even stoned for indecent attire.
Hey, now you look perfect.
Well, it might be the longest cave, but it's definitely not the tallest, and it's not easy to get through. The floor is covered in mud and salt, but we're going to keep on going.
Malham Cave is over 6 miles long. Carbon dating shows it's 7,000 years old. Researchers say it was carved out by ancient streams flowing through the area.
Behind me is the tomb of Nebish, the prophet Jethro, being celebrated by the Druze faith here in Israel today.
I'm here with legendary American singer and TV personality Pat Boone, who is currently touring Israel. Thank you so much for sitting with us today.
I am delighted to be here with you, especially.
Performers coming to Israel often get petitioned by the BDS movement not to come. Did anyone tell you not to perform here, and what would you say to these people?
I would tell them to get lost. I'm coming to Israel because I belong here.
The city of David is no stranger to controversy. Now, this theme park, you could almost call it, is one of the top attractions in Jerusalem, and it is classified as a national park, but it's in fact being run by an organization called Elad. And Elad, while it manages the city of David, also works in other projects, with one of their main points being to Judaize East Jerusalem.
Well, Tracy, we were earlier standing at a fence just by the border of Israel and Gaza when the army asked us to move in fear of our safety because we were in close range of snipers. And from where we're standing, very distantly, we can still hear some clashes. And not so long ago, the winds changed and we had a strong smell of gas coming into the area, still as clashes are going down on the border.
The big question for Blue and White is, does Benny Gantz stand by his word? He's promised his voters time and again that he won't stay in a government with Netanyahu. And so the negotiation tables must be whirling inside there as they're trying to figure out how they can make a successful coalition.
Hello and welcome to the I-24 News Desk. I'm Shelby Weiner, and these are some of the stories making headlines this hour. We begin in Tel Aviv. Here in Tel Aviv, where protesters are gathering for the third week against government corruption and what they are calling a slow-moving investigation against Prime Minister Netanyahu.
In the recent string of rockets being fired from Gaza into Israel, one of the rockets fired today hit a residential building inside the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, in Jordan and Turkey, demonstrators are also gathering against the White House's decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
We suited up at Dvorat HaTavor.
We're going to open the hive and say hello to the bees. So there's only one tip: don't drop it. None of the bees are attacking us. None of them are trying to sting us, because this is the way in which bees behave. They are nice all the time.
Laying there feels like a dream. Each instrument pulls you further into the days.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Who travel around the world to have this special moment. We asked the Lama to show us the spiritual practice.
Traditional dresses like this might be seen as a thing of the past.
Beautiful citadel was established.
The world are getting ready to celebrate Easter, and of course here in the Holy Land it's very special. Today is Palm Sunday.
From all of us at Holy Land Uncovered, we wish you a new year sweet as honey.